All right, let's unpack this. Today, we're diving into a really powerful real-world case. It just lays bare how bureaucratic delays can, well, deeply impact a family's life, stretching across decades.
Yeah, decades. It's quite something.
Our mission today is to trace the journey of this compassionate appointment application. See how a system that's supposed to be a safety net can sometimes, yeah, become a source of immense hardship instead. We're looking at the story of Ganti Bhavani. Her husband, Shri G. Krishna Murthy, was a sub-inspector in Hyderabad. Tragically, he died in the line of duty back on February 3rd, 2001.
A really stark beginning.
Yeah.
And what's striking, from the sources is how quickly the family acted. Sana Bhavani applied for that compassionate appointment on March 19th, 2001.
Oh.
Literally weeks after her husband passed away. You'd think that kind of promptness would help things move along.
You would hope so, right? But here's where it gets, well, complicated. The first twist comes in 2003. She was offered a nursing orderly post. But here's the thing. Her educational qualification was an SSC, that's the secondary school certificate. Basically, high school.
Right.
Which, under the rules at the time, these government orders, GOMs not paid 5, 77, and 87, actually made her eligible for a junior assistant position. A clerical role.
Not the Class OV nursing orderly role they offered. So a clear mismatch right out of the gate.
Exactly.
And then it gets even worse. When she actually tries to join in 2004, the hospital turns her away.
Why? Did she refuse?
No, not at all. The reason given was no post available. It wasn't her saying no, it was a system issue.
So they offered a post that didn't exist, or at least wasn't open.
Seems like it. And crucially, the department itself realized this mistake. They actually recommended her for the correct post, junior assistant, in 2005.
Okay, so correction made. Finally.
Yeah, documented too. Proceedings number A46169, 2004. This really should have been the point where things got back on track.
But it wasn't, was it?
No. So at this point, we're in 2006. Samba Bhavani is 46 years old. Her son, Sriji Vishnu Sharma, he's still a minor.
Okay.
She submits her acceptance for the junior assistant role, all the required documents, and then nothing.
Nothing. The file just stalled.
Completely stalled. The sources suggest it got bogged down in, unresolved jurisdictional issues. Apparently, Malkajiri, where this was relevant, was in a different district or something administratively messy like that.
So a boundary line change or some red tape like that basically froze her application. For how long?
Well, picture this. The process just stops. It's radio silence until 2017.
Wait, 2017? That's 12 years later.
12 years. And then her son's application, because by now, time has passed, his application is suddenly rejected.
Rejected. Why?
Because of an upper age limit.
But hold on. That age limit issue only came up because of the department's 12-year delay.
Exactly. A direct, devastating consequence of their own inaction. It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable is right. And today, in 2025, where does that leave them?
Well, Ganti Bhavani is 66. She's well past her retirement age now. Her son is still waiting, still caught in this.
And the financial hit, it must be staggering.
Oh, it is. The estimates we've seen suggest anywhere from 1.15 to 2.3 crores of lost salaries alone.
That's millions of dollars equivalent.
Yeah. Plus another maybe 25, 30 lakhs in lost benefits like pension, gratuity, not even counting the family pension she should have received or the employee health scheme access. Critical stuff.
Wow. When you look at that whole timeline, the initial errors, the 12-year stall, the final rejection, what really jumps out at you? How does a seemingly simple administrative oversight just snowball like this?
It's a profound system failure, really. It shows how disconnected parts of the bureaucracy can become and how easily a file, a life, can fall through the cracks.
So what does this all mean then? This case, laid out in the appeal documents, it's not just some file number. It feels like it's about a family's, their right to a promised safety net that just got tangled up, lost in this administrative maze.
Absolutely. And the core argument is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
The delay wasn't their fault. It was entirely on the department's side. And that's where the legal precedents come in. You mentioned cases like Umesh Kumar Nagpal and Uma Devi, T. Rama Devi. These are important. They basically establish that these kinds of administrative delays shouldn't end up penalizing the grieving family.
So the law actually anticipates this kind of problem.
It does. Often these rulings specifically say you should consider the dependent children if the original applicant, like Samba Bhavani here, ages out because the administration just didn't act. The framework is there to prevent this exact scenario.
Okay, so the ask now, the current request, is essentially to honor that original 2005 recommendation, the one for the junior assistant post.
Precisely. Take that file about A46169-2004, consider it valid, and transfer the benefit of the compassionate appointment opportunity to her son, Shriji Vishnu Sharma.
It's not asking for something new, it's asking to complete what was started, just redirected because of the time lost by the system itself.
Exactly. And it really makes you ask, when the systems designed for compassion fail this badly, purely because of their own internal processes, what's the real cost?
Yeah, it's not just the rupees and lakhs, staggering as they are.
No, it's the human years, the lost opportunities, the erosion of trust, really, in these public institutions.
It's a powerful reminder. Compassionate appointments, okay, maybe they aren't an absolute right in the legal sense, but the process, the integrity of that process that handles them.
That has to be solid, because when it fails, the impact is real, and it can last, as we see here, for generations.
Subject: humble request to pursue pending compassionate appointment case and transfer relief to dependent son, Sriji Vishnu Sharma. Administrative delay caused my loss of service period. Reference: Junior Assistant Proceedings dated 17-10-2005. LR.no A4/6169/2004. Respected Officer. I, SMT Ganti Bhavani, wife of late Sriji Krishna Murthy, Sub-Inspector, CCS, DD, Hyderabad, humbly submit the following for your kind attention and justice. My husband expired on February 3, 2001 due to a sudden heart attack while performing night duty at Trimulgherry Police Station, Hyderabad. Soon after his demise, I applied for compassionate appointment on March 19, 2001 to the Commissioner of Police, Hyderabad. After a prolonged process of nearly 2 years, I was allotted the post of nursing orderly at Nizamia General Hospital via Proceedings No. A4/7111/2002, dated 18.03.2003. Unfortunately, I state this is wrongful allotment in 2003. Despite holding SSC qualification, I was allotted the post of nursing orderly in 2003, which was Class 4 post meant for non-matriculates. As per G.O.Ms. No. 577, December 30, 1993, and G.O.Ms. No. 87, February 22, 1998, SSC qualification was sufficient for appointment as Junior Assistant Class 3 clerical post in subordinate offices. Thus, allotting me to nursing orderly was contrary to rules. Denial of choice and fair process. My opinion willingness was never obtained before assigning a post, though compassionate appointment requires that the dependent be offered a post appropriate to their qualification. As per G.O.Ms. No. 577, 1993, and G.O.Ms. No. 87, 1998, an SSC qualified dependent is eligible for junior assistant under compassionate appointment. Since I already had SSC, my allotment to nursing orderly, Class 4 post was illegal and against the rules. The 2005 proceedings recommending me for Junior Assistant Class 3 post only reaffirm this eligibility and must be implemented without further delay, and I was unable to accept the position immediately by saying I am not interested to join. Class 4 post. My first application submitted also clearly mentioned request for Junior Assistant as per qualification. On 20-08-2004, I forcibly reported at Nizamia General Hospital for nursing orderly post, in worst financial destitution and livelihood of no choice, but the superintendent refused to accept my joining due to no such post for OC category vacancy. This was not a refusal from my side. I had also requested for a posting as an attender instead, which was regrettably not accepted and rejected. Subsequently, my appointment as nursing orderly was cancelled through proceedings dated 17.10.2005. However, recognizing my educational qualification, BA 2-year, my candidature was considered and recommended for the post of junior assistant on conditional basis. The collector's proceedings, No. A4/6169/2004, dated October 17, 2005, recommending me for junior assistant were therefore a correction of the earlier error, not a new appointment attempt. The department's failure to honor these valid proceedings has caused grave injustice. Hence, the appointment to junior assistant should be implemented without further delay, in 2005 itself. I duly submitted my willingness in March 2006, along with a nativity certificate from Mokkajgiri MRO, requesting to be posted in Hyderabad. At that time, I was 46 years old, and my son, Sri G. Vishnu Sharma, daubed December 10, 1992, was only 13 years old, minor. As per GO Memo No. 618/SERA/78-11 dated December 17, 1979, no upper age bar applied in such cases. However, this was held up due to jurisdictional issues, as Mokkajgiri was then classified under Rangareddy district, and no local vacancies were available in Hyderabad. The direction to wait until vacancy arises is contrary to government orders and judicial precedents. Compassionate appointment is a welfare measure, not a recruitment exercise. The department had every authority to create a supernumerary junior assistant post in 2005 but failed to do so. This administrative lapse directly caused permanent loss of service benefits to my family. Therefore, the only justice and equitable remedy is to transfer the compassionate appointment benefit to my dependent son, Sri G. Vishnu Sharma, in continuation of File No. A4/6169/2004. Since then, no further action has been taken. My file remained active even in 2006, when the Collector's Office issued a memo asking for local residence certificate, and the Revenue Department sought further details from the Commissioner of Police in 2007. I have not been given any appointment despite the compassionate nature of my application and the constant hardship faced by my family over these 2 decades. However, in the year 2017, my case was examined on my son's application. Suddenly rejected for appointing my son, citing I have crossed upper age limit. Regarding 2017, some officers have questioned why I did not try for myself in 2017 and before. I respectfully submit that by 2017, I was already 58 years old, very close to retirement. My case had been validly recommended in 2005 when I was eligible, and my son was still a minor. The right to appointment crystallized in 2005, and delay thereafter is due to administrative lapses, not my fault. There is no written response from your office to my last representation on May 10, 2007. If at all had the department implemented the 2005 proceedings, and allotted me junior assistant appointment, I would have served more than 12 years before reaching retirement. Loss of benefits. Had the 2005 junior assistant appointment been implemented, I would by now, 2025, have completed 20 years of service, retiring with dignity, and over 20 years from 2005 to 2025, my family lost between 1 crore in salary earnings, had earned 5060 lakhs in cumulative salary. Qualified for pension of 180025,000/month, plus gratuity, commutation, leave encashment, 2530 lakhs. Secured medical benefits under as and family pension for my children. This prolonged denial has permanently deprived my family of financial security. As of 2025, I have crossed the retirement age, making it impossible to join service now. However, this situation arose solely due to departmental inaction and delay, not due to my negligence. This quantified loss highlights the gravity of injustice and underscores the urgent need for corrective action, including transfer of compassionate appointment benefits to my dependent son, Sri G. Vishnu Sharma. Therefore, in the interest of justice, the benefit of compassionate appointment should be transferred to deceased dependent son, Sri G. Vishnu Sharma, treating this as a continuation of the same file, No. A4/6169/2004. Legal support. Courts have repeatedly held that families cannot be penalized for departmental delay in processing compassionate appointments. 1 Umesh Kumar Nagpal vs. State of Haryana, 1994, SC. Compassionate appointment must be for a suitable post as per qualification, not arbitrary downgrade. 2 Umadevi vs. Government of AP, 2000, AP High Court, if widow becomes ineligible due to age by departmental delay, dependent child can be considered. 3 T. Ramadevi case, 2019, Telangana High Court, widow crossed maximum age by delay, court ordered appointment of her son. 4 G. Venkataya vs. State of AP, 2005, AP High Court, delay attributable to the department cannot prejudice the family, another dependent must be considered. 5 Karnataka High Court, ILR 2000 Car 1709, widow crossing age due to official inaction, compassionate appointment should pass to the child. These judgments clearly establish that when the widow crosses retirement age due to administrative delay, the son/daughter is entitled to compassionate appointment as continuation of the same claim. Prayer. In view of the above, I humbly request that 1. I submit that compassionate appointment case, Proceedings No. A4/6169/2004, be treated as still alive and valid, since the delay was on part of the department. 2. Acknowledge that due to 20 years of administrative delay, I lost my opportunity for service. 3. Since I have now crossed retirement age, 66 years in 2025, transfer the compassionate appointment to my dependent son, Sri G. Vishnu Sharma. And issue suitable appointment in continuation of File No. A4/6169/2004 who has been continuously pursuing the matter. I request you to kindly treat this matter as urgent and extend your kind support. Yours faithfully, SMT Ganti Bhavani, wife of late Sri G. Krishna Murthy, Sub-Inspector of Police, CCS, DD, Hyderabad. Flat No 102A Block, Meghadri Heights. Yapril 888-548-4484.